What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bishop Sons channel. I'm so excited for this episode, and today we're just gonna talk about how, or rather, why someone needs to die before, why someone needs to die if you want to get to your desired reality. So, I know you're wondering, like, who's this someone that needs to die before we get to our desired reality? This someone is you. This is your old frequency, the old version of yourself, the old you, the version of yourself that you created by yourself, the same version that is stopping you from materializing your desired reality. And one thing that you don't understand about this is that you are the one who created it, and also you are the one who is sustaining it. But you don't know how you're doing this. But today I'm gonna tell you. And maybe if you've been watching some of my videos, you could have a clue about what I'm going to share today. You see, when we are growing up, we go through some things in our life, and some of the things that we go through in our life actually shape how we perceive everything in reality. So there is an entity that ends up being created within us depending on what we went through and the emotions that were actually felt during those things that we went through. And when we get to the point where we now realize that our life isn't where we need it to be, it's when we start understanding that we are stuck, or we are not actually in our desired reality. And for you to have the ability to even manifest your desired reality, you need to first be aware about everything in your life. Awareness is the first step of getting to your desired reality or manifestation in that terminology. And if you are not aware at all, you could be stuck in one place in your life for a very long time without realizing what is really keeping you there. And you will start asking yourself questions like, why me, why me, why me, all that. What you need to realize that this version of yourself that was created, the old you, the old version of yourself, is just you. And because it has been there with you for the longest time possible, it has known you, and it knows exactly how to bring forth everything that you yourself, or rather it, wants to feed on. You need to know that this version of yourself is just you, and it knows you. So it knows the exact buttons to push when it comes to triggering things that created it, or rather the emotions that created it. And this is how it feeds. It feeds on those emotions. Those emotions keeps it going. It keeps it surviving, because it also wants to live with you. It is connected to your reality. The old version of you and the reality are one. And this is what you need to understand. If you really want to get to your desired reality, you need to know that this old version of you needs to die. That sacrifice has to be made no matter what. And it's not an easy task, because the fact is, the old version of you, it doesn't want to die. And it knows very well when you're about to, it knows very well when you're about to, I just saw that card right there. And it knows very well when you're about to change your frequency, or rather get to your new frequency. The fact that you're aware and you're aware about what's going on, and now you want to change your frequency, or rather get to the new frequency, that is a threat to it. It knows that now you are going to get done with it, and it will do everything possible to stop you from getting to your desired reality, and that's your new frequency. And the funny thing is that it knows you so well, so it knows the exact buttons to push to trigger the emotions, the exact emotions that created it, so that you don't completely get to your desired reality. It knows that once you get to your desired reality, then it will die, because onto your desired reality is the new frequency. So there is a fight between the new frequency and the old frequency within yourself, and you need to know that the old frequency, the old version of yourself, doesn't hate you. It does not hate you. It's just trying to do everything possible so that it also survives. It's part of you, it's part of your life, it's connected to your reality. Everything that is happening in your reality, you need to know that it's connected to your old self before you get to your desired reality. Because everything that is pertained to the 3D world was actually something that existed in the spiritual world. And this is why I usually say that spirituality without the ability to control your reality is vanity, because everything starts at the spiritual level, and this is the vibrational level. The frequency that you're vibrating on within yourself actually determines how your reality is. And if you are operating on the frequency of your old self, you can never get to your desired reality. Your old self will always keep you in the same spot and keep you moving in the same cycles, in and out. Here come, here go, you'll be in the same cycle. And you need to have awareness about this. Once you have the awareness about the old frequency and how it behaves, you will know exactly how to go around about it. I shared in one of my videos some of the characteristics of the old frequency, and some of them were like it is sadistic, it is scared, it is reactive. And you should check my videos and you will find, I'll link that video somewhere here, and go and actually watch that video till the end. I explain the characteristics of this old frequency and how it behaves. This will give you an understanding on how to go about it. And sacrificing your old frequency, it's not easy. When you're onto the journey of getting to your desired reality, you need to understand that this old version of yourself has been with you for the longest time possible, and it will do everything possible to make you, or rather, it will do everything possible so that it survives. So you need to know that the old version of you was created through some emotions, and these types of emotions are actually the negative type of emotions, like the frustrations, irritation, sadness, and these are the emotions that created it. So it feeds on these emotions, and these are the emotions that sustains it. And whenever you are tapped into some of these emotions, whenever everything is happening around your world and you're tapped into these emotions, you're actually feeding your old frequency, your old self. And this continues to make it stronger and stronger as you continue doing that. And having a realization about this and being aware that this is how the old frequency actually survives, you need to starve it. You need to starve it to death. And how do you do this? You avoid tapping into those emotions. You need to know that, and I've spoken about this so much in my videos here in my channel. I've said how emotions are powerful, and that they are the language of the universe. Whatever you give out, if you want something, or rather if you desire something in your life and you want to manifest it, you have to put up some emotions, and that is what actually the universe will understand. We actually don't want our desired reality, and I shared this also I also shared this in one of the videos. What we really want is the feeling that comes to it. You don't want that money. You don't want a lot of money. You want security. You want to be free. You want to be confident. You don't want that car. You want to feel the feeling that comes on owning the car, and that is happiness, joy, confidence, and just self-motivated and all that. So we want the feeling that comes with that, and that is why the language of the universe is actually the feeling, or rather the emotions that we feel. So emotions are really powerful. So these same emotions are what created your old frequency. So your old frequency has been with you for the longest time. So it knows that whenever you're trying to get rid of it, it knows the exact buttons to press so that in any case whatsoever, it doesn't die. So it will try to bring forth any kind of thing in your 3D world so that you react to it. Understand that? So that you react to it, so that it triggers you to bring forth the emotions that created it, so that it feeds and sustains itself. And you really need to be aware deeply about this, because it can make either people, events, circumstances just make you feel in this crazy way. You'll find yourself like losing money. When you lose money, you will get frustrated, you will get angry. You'll find yourself like your relationship is not going the way you expected it to go, and then you'll get mad, you'll get sad. You'll find yourself not getting to your success. Maybe you are striking up a deal and the deal did not go through, and now you are pissed off, and now you are emitting these emotions. Remember, this continues feeding this old frequency of yours, and it keeps on getting stronger and stronger. And as long as this continues, you will never get to your desired reality. I've spoken so many times on my channel here how you should not be bothered by anything that is happening in the 3D world. Why should ignore reality? I've said it here. Why everything is just is, and we are the people that gives things meaning. I've even said why you should always remain still. It's even there in the Bible. Be still and know that I am God. Understand that even in Philippians 4 verse 6 there it says that do not be anxious. So you need to understand that everything that is happening in the 3D world is an illusion. And this thing, I've said it so many times. You are not supposed, your state of being is not supposed to be determined by what you see in the 3D world. Remember, as within, so as without. Whatever you are feeling inside of you, it's what you will see outside. So if you want to see something different outside, remember you need to change yourself from within. It says in the Bible that the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven is within us. And you need to understand that everything you desire, everything you want is within you. And you need to feel those emotions of achieving or acquiring your desired reality, so that the universe understands you communicating to it, so that it grants you more of that, and eventually you materialize your desired reality. If you don't walk in these steps, there is no way you can manifest your desired reality. So understand that your old self needs to die. And your old self to die, it's not an easy task. It needs to be starved from all this emotion. You need to remain calm. Where everything seems to be going wrong, where diversity is taking charge, and you're seeming like, why is everything crazy? But you see, even in the midst of all that storm, when you relax yourself, everything is just gonna be okay, because the internal state will eventually take charge in the 3D world. And that's when everything changed. I think you remember the story of Jesus and the disciples when they're on the boat and there was a storm, and disciples were really troubled, and they were telling God like, oh, we are going to drown, and then they're seeing everything happening. They're seeing the water, the waves are crazy and all that, the wind is strong, and the water is starting to get into the boat. Yet Jesus was just sleeping. They had to wake him up. The disciples were already troubled with what they were seeing in the 3D world. They couldn't understand the stillness that you need to be in within yourself, so that it translates to your 3D world. When Jesus got up, he just stretched his arm and told the storm to be still, and everything went still. And this is the power that we have within us, because even Jesus himself said that when he was about to ascend to heaven, he said like, we will have the power to do more of this thing even than he did. So remember, you have the power to control everything outside of you, because everything, in order for you to control things outside of you, you need to start it starts within yourself. It starts within you. Like I say, the kingdom of heaven is within us. So you have the power to control everything that is happening outside of you. So this old frequency of yours needs to go if you want to get to your desired reality. It needs to die for you to get to your desired reality. And how does it die? I've said it. Stop feeding your old frequency with the same emotions that created it. And I'm gonna talk more about this soon again on my video, and share deeply about the old frequency. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to share this video, like it, and also subscribe to the Bishop Sons channel. I'll be bringing more videos on how to just manifest your desired reality, helping you guys to get to your desired reality, and just to help you live a better life all around. So thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.